but you are going to love it, and I don't want you to miss out if we sell out.
And people say, why potato? The potato pulp has antioxidants that brighten the skin. So after it's peeled, it's brightened.
Mother Nature. Why don't we just go right back to Mother
Beekman.
Nature? I'm gonna grab a wipe and wipe it off, because if I don't, because you said I've had it on for like 5 minutes now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have baby hands. Okay, we are going to bring you this assortment that I am just crazy about, because it really is the OG. This is the triple milled bar that is where the whole company started in Dr. Brent and Josh's dining room, and the power of neighbors coming together to package it. They had the belief and the hope.
Look, this is our dining room in the farm.
This is where it began, with this bar right here.
Wrapping the bars of
research that you did.
And since this moment, almost 16 years ago, we have sold 60 million bars of this soap, and we never had a celebrity spokesperson or supermodels. This was one neighbor using the bar of soap, noticing the change in their skin, then they telling another neighbor, or gifting it, spreading the kindness to someone else. This is where it all starts. And the reason it's so important, and the reason we are sensitive skin experts, the reason we know cleansing the skin better than anybody else, is because goat milk has the same pH as human skin. So when you cleanse with it, you don't disturb the pH of your skin, and you will notice the goat milk difference the very first time you get out of the shower or the bath.
Oh, yes, you will. And guess what? You're going to replace your shaving cream because you're going to use it as your shaving.
Because we've got this lather.
And no rainbow bubbles.
No petroleum.
Exactly,
No petroleum. I mean, it doesn't strip your skin. You're gonna find your skin is more nourished and hydrated stepping out of the shower and drying off than before you went in. I wanna let you know, as before we get into what is in the incredible ingredient deck and what made this just a viral sensation, you're getting 6 today of the top selling scents. In fact, one is a limited edition scent right here, our spiced orange, that you cannot get anywhere else.
Only here, and when this set sells out, it'll be gone.
It's gone, because it was a limited edition. It was so popular over the holiday season. So in this 6-piece set, you're getting the Vanilla Absolute, the Coconut Cream, the Lilac Dream, the Glacial Mint Eucalyptus, the iconic Classic Pure, and then again, that limited edition Spiced Orange, plus these wonderful gift bags, because it is gifting season with the graduations and all of the bridal showers and weddings and parties and all of the things. And for this price, out of this world, $54 for everything retail. Here at HSN, it's $29.95 plus free shipping.
And each bar is triple milled, so each bar is going to last you about 4 weeks if you're keeping them for yourself. So you've got like half a year worth of your soap, because unlike the soaps that you get in the grocery store, the drugstore, that start disintegrating and melting and becoming mushy after a couple of days in the shower, these will stay firm and hard down to the very last sliver, and all packed with that wonderful goat milk. And you will notice the difference, not after 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 8 weeks, after the very first use.
time you use it. And this is why. You can see this goat milk lather, but it's not just pretty, and it's not just that it feels good. It's the fact that it has the same pH as your skin. So it doesn't strip your skin. It doesn't leave your skin dry and tight like other soaps. If you feel like your skin is squeaky clean, that's a bad thing. Squeaky clean means you have stripped your skin. That's what other bar soaps do. Our soap cleans, of course, but it nourishes, it hydrates, it has 31 key nutrients in every single drop.
And I love showing this panel because it took us 15 years to do all this research. We published the world's first white paper on the nutrients in goat milk. Because up until like 2 years ago, there did not even exist the scientific tools to analyze all of these very small molecules in the goat milk.
But as far as back as Cleopatra, she was bathing in it.
I mean,
They
they
knew why. They just saw the results.
Know. And now we know these are the 31 key nutrients that contribute to skin health when you use the goat milk. So even when you're cleansing, you're going to get those vitamins, you're going to get those minerals, you're going to get those oligosaccharides, those triglycerides, you're going to get those peptides, and that's why it makes such a difference. And you know, we always say, when we show that panel, that's a lot of research and a lot of money that goes into the research. This bar of soap is what paid for all of that research.
And everything else. And it all started here, and every single product that the Beekman boys put out it starts foundationally with the goat milk. And that's why you've fallen in love with it. And we're all cleansing at the end of the day. If you're doing anything when it comes to taking care of your skin, you're already showering. Why not stop investing your money in those that are full of chemicals and yuck and petrolatims? Get this home. I mean, yes, it's beautiful, but it's all in the power of the formulation. It's Mother Nature.
That's right. And not just the goat milk. Let's also not forget the other important ingredient, everything Beekman, which is the kindness.
The kindness, exactly.
The company started from a single act of kindness. We took in a neighboring farmer who was losing his farm. He had a herd of 100 goats, and they were homeless. And we say that was the original act of kindness that started Beekman. And I say maybe even more powerful than the goat milk, what keeps our neighbors so loyal and them telling other people about the product is the power of the kindness. And there really is a science to the kindness. When you give or receive an act of kindness, you actually can change your body on a cellular level. And that's why we actually list kindness as an official ingredient on our products, because it is very, very powerful.
And you know, this soap is such a good symbol of kindness too, because even the very first year from those pictures you saw wrapping soap around the dining room table, from the very beginning when we didn't have any money, we were barely paying the mortgage on the farm, we gave these bars of soap to every child in Sharon Springs schools, K through 12. At holiday time. And the reason we did that was because Brent and I grew up without a lot of money, but we remembered how great it felt to give something to our parents, to give a gift to our parents. And so every year, from that very first year when we didn't have any money to today, we still give soap to every kid in Sharon Springs schools, so they have something to give their parents, their caregivers, their grandparents, to learn the power of kindness. And that's because you guys are the ones that let us do that.
That's right. Wow. And studies have shown that if you can teach children to understand the power of giving and not just receiving, they will be more charitable throughout their entire lives. So that's how a bar of soap changes the world.
Change the world.
I mean, and look at what you did there. Starting it there foundationally, it blessed your brand and your company. And
100%.
it's like when you give, you get so much more.
Kindness
back,
ripples.
right?
It ripples.
It ripples back, and I just love that. It's like making me emotional thinking about it, and that speaks to the success. No, I get it, because I think of the kids. And the fact that you do something for us too, like you create these exclusive sets and giftables, because it goes back to spreading the kindness. So what you're getting today is the original bar that started it all in a giftable set, so you can continue to spread the love. Keep some for yourself. Maybe you want to keep 3 of your favorite fragrances, and then you want to give away a couple others. We also are giving you these beautiful bags, so it really is a one and done with the messaging on it. Courage starts with self-kindness. There's no place like home. Just these special ways to just give back, and it's all in the integrity of how this company started in each bar.
And the neighborhood. It really is the neighborhood.
Yeah. And speaking of children, like kids love to have special little treasures that are their own.
Yes.
Like if you got these for the young person in your life and this was theirs, like this was their collection, right? And we hear this all the time. People write in and they'll say, at bath time, my grandchild says, no, I want the goat soap. Like, I want the goat. Can you get me the goat? I want the goat soap. This will be like their own little treasures, and you can say, okay, go choose the goat soap that
Maybe
you
they
want.
won't fight you to
That's
take
right.
a bath anymore. I'm
they'll
already
want-
thinking this is
Maybe.
a great
I
idea.
can't promise that.
Look at this whipped cream lather.
And it's all clean. So at the end of the day, this is better than all the other baby soaps that I'm seeing. Allegedly, formulated for babies. Beekman is formulated for babies and for all humankind
because the milk
of the goat milk and no petrolatims or yucky.
That's right. And you're